Destroyer airplane, the ultimate sky predator. In the vast expanse of the sky, where speed, power, and precision define supremacy, there exists a class of aircraft built not for transport, not for show, but for domination. These are the destroyer airplanes, machines designed to own the skies, crush enemies, and rewrite the rules of aerial warfare. Today, we dive deep into the world of these airborne beasts, exploring their history, technology, and the sheer force that makes them the most feared war machines ever built. When the idea of aerial combat first emerged in the early 20th century, airplanes were simple wooden frames with fabric stretched across their wings. They were fragile, light, and barely faster than a car. But as nations realized the potential of air superiority, engineers began transforming those fragile birds into flying weapons. The term, destroyer, didn't originally describe a specific model, it symbolized intent, to destroy, to dominate, to control the sky. During World War II, the race for the ultimate destroyer airplane reached new heights. Nations poured their resources into developing aircraft that could strike deep into enemy territory and return safely, even under heavy fire. Planes like the American P-38 Lightning, the British Mosquito, and the German Messerschmitt Me 410 were all born from this drive. They weren't just fighters, they were twin-engine predators capable of carrying bombs, rockets, and cannons. The concept of a heavy fighter, an aircraft powerful enough to take down bombers yet fast enough to chase smaller targets, was the foundation of the destroyer airplane's legacy. One of the most famous examples of this concept was the P-38 Lightning. With its twin-boom design and turbocharged engines, it could fly higher and faster than most aircraft of its era. Pilots called it the fork-tailed devil, and for good reason. It dominated the skies of the Pacific and Europe alike. It could escort bombers, attack ground targets, and dogfight with deadly precision. The P-38 showed the world that a true destroyer airplane was more than a fighter, it was a multi-role weapon capable of adapting to any mission. As aviation technology advanced, jet engines transformed everything. The dawn of the jet age brought a new breed of destroyers, aircraft capable of supersonic speeds and armed with radar-guided missiles. In the Cold War era, air combat became a chess game played at the edge of the atmosphere. The United States and the Soviet Union both pushed their engineers to create machines that could strike anywhere, anytime, without warning. The destroyer airplane evolved from guns and propellers to stealth, precision guidance, and unimaginable firepower. One of the most remarkable examples of this evolution is the F-15 Eagle. Designed by the United States in the 1970s, the F-15 quickly became the symbol of air dominance. With twin engines capable of producing more thrust than its weight, it could climb vertically after takeoff, something unheard of at the time. It carried a deadly mix of heat-seeking and radar-guided missiles, giving it the ability to engage enemies from miles away. Since entering service, the F-15 has maintained an unmatched record, over 100 aerial victories with 0 losses in air-to-air combat. That kind of performance cements its reputation as one of the greatest destroyer airplanes ever built. But the story doesn't stop there. The next generation brought stealth technology, the ability to fly unseen by radar. The F-22 Raptor took everything learned from decades of aerial warfare and pushed it to a new dimension. With radar-absorbing skin, thrust vectoring engines, and unmatched agility, it became the ultimate predator in the sky. It doesn't just fight, it hunts. By the time an enemy pilot even knows it's there, the battle is already over. The Raptor isn't just a destroyer airplane, it's an invisible assassin that redefines what air superiority means. Modern destroyer airplanes are more than fast jets with weapons. They are flying computers, powered by artificial intelligence, advanced sensors, and real-time battlefield data. The F-35 Lightning II, another masterpiece of American engineering, takes this integration to the extreme. It's a stealth fighter, bomber, and reconnaissance platform rolled into one. Its pilots wear helmets that let them see through the aircraft itself, using 360-degree cameras and sensors that feed data directly to their eyes. The jet can communicate with drones, ships, and satellites simultaneously, creating a seamless web of information dominance. In today's digital battlefield, data is as deadly as missiles, and the F-35 proves it. But what truly defines a destroyer airplane is not just its firepower or technology, it's its purpose. These aircraft exist to ensure control of the sky, to strike where no one else can, and to protect the men and women on the ground. Every rivet, every line of code, every bolt of titanium serves one mission: to dominate. When these machines take off, they carry the full weight of their nation's defense and the confidence that, no matter what, they will not lose. Beyond the battlefield, destroyer airplanes represent human ambition. They are the result of countless hours of innovation, courage, and sacrifice. Every pilot who straps into one knows the risks, but also the honor. Flying a destroyer means mastering a machine that can outpace sound, dodge radar, and unleash destruction with pinpoint precision. It's the closest humanity has come to building a mechanical predator, a perfect blend of intelligence and power. Looking to the future, the concept of the destroyer airplane is evolving once again. The next generation will likely combine human pilots with autonomous systems, jets that can think, react, and fight on their own. The U.S. Air Force's upcoming Next Generation Air Dominance program is already testing unmanned wingmen, drones controlled by AI that can accompany a fighter into combat. Imagine a formation of aircraft where a single human pilot commands an entire fleet of intelligent, self-coordinating machines. That's not science fiction anymore, it's the next chapter of air warfare. In the end, the destroyer airplane is more than metal, electronics, and jet fuel. It's a symbol of strength, precision, and the relentless human drive to reach higher, move faster, and strike harder. From the roaring engines of World War II to the whisper-quiet stealth jets of today, one thing remains unchanged: the sky belongs to those who can master it. And as long as there are threats on the horizon, destroyer airplanes will continue to patrol above, unseen but ever ready, ensuring that the balance of power remains firmly in the hands of those who command the air.